Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're continuing Ethereal Enigma, and if before you ask, yes, I am trying out a PNG. I think it's PNG VTuber or PNG Tuber. I don't know. I have to see what my friend people call it. But I want to try it out, and I chose the duck because the duck is my favorite animal of all time. It's my number one favorite animal, and so yeah, let's try it. Just trying it for this video. And I tried it for my other study value video, and I had to put it up top, right, because it was blocking all the words and everything, and blocking all the characters. So I had to make it smaller a little bit and just put it right up top. So yeah, let's hop right to it, shall we? Alright. After the tour, we divided into smaller groups for more in-depth lessons. There's a small museum on the resort that has more information on the formation of the hot springs. It's actually pretty interesting to learn how natural hot springs are formed. These happen to be safe for bathing, but some hot springs are naturally so hot they can boil an egg. I definitely have a greater appreciation for the intricacies of nature and the earth. I butchered that word so bad. We're then given some time to create presentations on what we learned so far. What we learned so we can present to the class. Finally, our group activity is finished and we're dismissed for the evening. Miss Salto announces the time for dinner, but otherwise we are free to do as we wish. Cody and I grab what we need from our cabins, then rush to the hot springs, our spirits soaring.
I can't wait to let the healing wash over me.
I don't know why I thought that was funny. Same here. We pass through the changing room and rinse off in the shower before lowering ourselves into the heated pool. A few of our classmates have the same idea and lounge in small groups around the spring. Koze lies back against the ledge, letting his limbs spray out around him.
This is the life.
I bask in the calm water, feeling the warmth melt away any lingering fatigue or tension. Closing my eyes, a contented sigh escapes me. Together we sit in silence, soaking in the tranquility. This is so relaxing. I wonder how the ghouls are faring on their side. Are they relaxing too? Only a thin wall divides the men's and women's hot springs. Straining my ears, I hear the faint sound of voices. We're going to ignore it. Listen, we don't spy on women, okay? If that's where this is going. I shrug and sink back into the pool. All I care about is how great the water feels. This is perfect.
I could stay here forever.
Hold on. My boy needs a thumbnail for himself. Me too. We're both relaxed back into the spring, let the water drift our worries and cares away. When our time is up, we wrap ourselves in towels and head back to the cabins. My skin is pink and warm from my time in the heated pool, and I feel refreshed and revitalized. Cody and I shower and change our clothes, then meet up with the ghouls at dinner. As we near the dining area, I hear my classmates before I see them. Students cluster together around long tables. Looking around, I spot Mina, Kira, and Aylin at the empty table. They wave us over and we sit down. How was your soak in the hot springs?
It was so good! Everyone said that the minerals in the water help cleanse your skin, so we stayed an extra 5 minutes past time. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Wow, you rebels.
It was worth every extra minute. Look how her skin is positively glowing.
Mina beams at the compliment.
Really? Can you see the difference?
Of course. If you don't believe me, look at Kira.
Kira blinks as all of our gazes turn to her.
Ooh, Kira, your skin looks so soft.
Kira touches her face, her cheeks dusting pink. Is that what they talked about while in the hot springs? Now I'm glad I stayed on my own side. Koze clears his throat.
My boy and I soaked in the spring for a long time too. How does our skin look?
Mina looks Koze up and down.
Overcooked.
Hey!
That's funny. The two of them don't have a chance to argue as the food is finally served. My stomach growls at the tempting smell, and I dig in immediately. While we eat, Koze suddenly sits up.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Check out this cool thing I found.
Just in case. He reaches into his pocket and shows us a small trinket with intricate hand-carved designs.
Ooh, it's really pretty.
I've never seen that symbol before.
Me neither. What is it?
I'm not sure, but I found it outside of the hot spring. Maybe it's a symbol of this resort.
Ellen finally glances over and her eyes widen. She snatches it out of Koze's hand and takes a closer look.
I can't believe it.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, this is a Velden amulet.
Velden?
Sweden. She definitely says Sweden. Koze looks at each other.
Dude, I know that there's something you're not telling me.
Why would you think that?
2 reasons. Velden is not a place. And don't try to tell me it's Sweden. I know what I heard this time and the last 20 times. It was Velden. Secondly, nobody here seems surprised that Erilyn just casually name-dropped a place that doesn't exist. So, what's going on?
You see, there's no more hiding it from Koze, nor should we. It's a bit unfair that everyone knows except for him. Mina and Kira both look at me, and then all three of our gazes fall on Erilyn, and she blinks.
What are you all looking at me for?
Because it's your secret.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter to me. You're the one who said not to tell anybody.
That's a very good point. I turn back to Koze. Okay, you heard it right. Erilyn's not from Sweden. She's actually a princess from Velden.
And you all knew this?
I nod. Erilyn and I go to the whole story from our chance meeting at the shrine to Kira joining the investigation and Mina accidentally finding out. Koze listens quietly, his face inscrutable. When we finish, there's silence.
That is so...
I grimace, expecting the words, but Koze breaks into a wide grin.
cool!
Huh?
I'm friends with someone from a totally different world! And she's actually royalty! I mean, how many people can say that?
Finally, someone who appreciates and respects my lineage. I'll be sure to remember the name of
Silence.
The name of...
Erilyn coughs.
Kanamara, of course.
Kosei!
He falls into the table like a fish.
Yes, Kosei. That's what I meant.
I give him a sympathetic pat on the back. At least you got the first letter right. That's a progress.
True.
The thought seems to encourage him and he sits back up again. He turns to Erilyn, looking curious.
So, what's Velden like? Do you guys have flying cars?
Don't be ridiculous. Cars don't fly.
His face falls.
They're self-driving, of course.
That's awesome!
I breathe out a sigh of relief while Koze asks Erilyn more questions. I wasn't sure how he'd take the news, but I'm glad he believes us. A huge weight lifts from my shoulders. I didn't realize how much keeping the secret from my best friend was weighing on me. I'm so glad I don't have to lie to him anymore. Soon after, dinner concluded with an announcement from Miss Sato.
I hope you all enjoyed your day. I just want to remind everyone that tomorrow evening we'll be returning home. We'll have one more activity in the morning, but afterwards you're free to enjoy your time however you wish. Just don't be late returning to the bus.
You got it. When the announcement is over, she ushers everyone back to the cabins. I chat with my classmates in the evening, listening to how their days went. When it's time for lights out, I get ready for bed. My thoughts drift back to the amulet. There must be another Velden here, but who could it be? Someone from the resort? Someone from the school? My eyes grow heavy, and before long, I drift to sleep. The rustling in the cabin wakes me up. I stretch as a groan escapes me. We still have that class activity. Why couldn't they have just given us the whole morning free? Oh well, I don't want to be late. Rolling out of bed, I grab my clothes and head to the restroom to get ready. Afterwards, I meet up with Koze and the two of us exit the cabin. We join up with the rest of the class and spot our friends. Mina is as energetic as always.
Hey guys, did you sleep well?
Yeah, that soak in the hot spring really relaxed me. I fell asleep right away.
Yeah, same.
It's a shame we're returning home so soon.
I would have liked to explore some more.
Same? Or had more time in the hot spring at least.
You could go back after class and before we leave.
Mina brightens.
True. We have some time before we go home. I might just do that. Thanks, Kira.
She nods, a small smile lifting her mouth.
Huh. I might do that too.
Mina and Cody look at each other. Are they remembering what happened yesterday? Miss Salter arrives just in time and gathers everyone's attention. She leads us through another history and health lesson, but this time we get to spend it in the quaint gardens. The beautiful scenery and serenity lifts my spirits. I find it easier to focus, but I'm still itching for class to end. I want to make the most of my remaining time here. Finally, class is over. As soon as Miss Salter dismisses us, everyone scatters. While I decide what I want to do, Kira approaches me. Oh! Her hands are clasped behind her back and she offers me a tiny smile.
Hi.
Hey, do you have any plans now that class is over?
I was going to explore more of the garden.
That sounds like fun. Mind if I join you? She shakes her head.
I don't mind.
Oh, making progress, guys. Together we start down the path. As we continue down the winding trail, we settle into silence. The trees are lush and the flowers bloom a fragrant perfume as gentle as their petals. I glance at Kira and catch her looking at me. She quickly averts her gaze, a touch of pink flowing into her cheeks. I look away too, feeling awkward that I was caught staring. Maybe I should say something. How did you feel about class today?
What do you think of the resort so far?
We start to speak at the same time and stop simultaneously.
It was informative.
I like it. My face burns when we speak at the same time again. Kira's cheeks are just as bright as mine. The silence reigns once more. I sneak a sidelong glance at Kira. She focuses in front of her.
So the weather is really nice.
I blink, not expecting that comment. Kira's not usually one for small talk. Yeah, it is.
I like this time of year.
Oh yeah? She nods.
It's still warm, but starting to cool down.
A smile grows on my lips. Kira was talkative today. She brushes when she notices my grin. Suddenly she stops.
Do you hear that?
I strain my ears. Hear what?
Water. Over there.
She points to a direction straying off the trail. Let's go. Maybe we should check it out. She nods and leads me off of the path. We push through the shrubs, our footsteps crunching on fallen twigs and leaves. As we stray further from the path, I can hear the roar of water. Kira and I exchange glances, then pick up the pace. We soon arrive on a cliffside that faces a rushing waterfall. My breath catches in my throat. Crystal clear water tumbles down the jagged mountain, crashing into a churning pool. Misty droplets catch in the sun, shimmering in the air like fairy dust. Squinting, I look up at the towering waterfall. It must span around 40 feet above us. But from here, it looks like it kisses the sky. Wow.
It's so majestic.
Yeah. For a second, the two of us stand there, soaking in the fresh air. The gentle roar is very calming. I feel her gaze and catch her staring. What is it? She shakes her head.
I was just thinking.
About what?
The boldness of nature.
I furrow my brows, unsure what she means by that. She smiles slightly.
Nature isn't afraid to carve its own path and to do things its own way.
Kira walks towards the edge of the cliffside and glances down. Then she looks back at me.
We can be bold too.
Bold? How?
Let's swim in the pool below.
Oh, sure, that'd be nice. It doesn't seem too bold, but the pool is clear and inviting. As I look around for a place to climb down, Kira glances over the cliffside again.
The fastest way down would be to jump into the pool.
Kira glances over the edge. We seem to be more than 10 feet above the pool, and the cliffside does protrude far from the mountain. The water is clear enough to see below, and there are no rocks to avoid. In fact, from here, I feel like I'm on the edge of a diving board, ready to dive into a swimming pool. Wish I'd thought of this myself. I hate this idea. Kira furrows her brows, because I wish I was the one that came up with it. She blinks.
So, that's a yes?
I grin, and offer her my hand in response. She glances down at it, then allows a small smile to grace her lips. Her hand slips firmly into my own, and she gives it a squeeze. I hope she's ready to be bold with me. Ready? On the count of 3.
1,
2.
3.
Hold on. Okay. Her grip tightens on my hand, and together we leap. The air whips my skin and flows through my hair, and my stomach rises into my throat. I feel weightless and heavy at the same time, but Kyo's hand still grips my own, a warm, stable comfort. In a flash, we splash into the cool water. I kick my feet until my head breaks the surface. Kira bobs up beside me. We swim for a little while before climbing onto the rocks beside the pool. Kira wrings out her clothes and her hair as a small puddle pools around her. A puddle forms around me too, which Kira notices. She sprays out onto the rock.
If we lie here underneath the sun, we'll dry out.
Good idea. I scoop beside her and lie down. The sun's rays spill onto my face and body. I can already feel the heat warming me. We lie like this for a while before I glance at Kira. So why did you want to jump into the water like that? She turns her head to face me.
I felt brave.
I blink. That's it?
No. It was also being here with you and thinking about the waterfall.
I remember her words. The boldness of nature. She nods.
It made me think about how I should be more bold.
So you decided to jump off a waterfall? That seems like a pretty big step to do something different.
It was scary, but it was easy to feel brave knowing I wasn't alone. I felt that way a lot recently. It makes me want to experience more things.
Maybe a thumbnail, maybe. Or I might go with Kose, okay? I don't know. Kira shifts her gaze away, a small brush forming in her cheeks. That's a no. That's a no. I feel the heat rising in my face. Is it because of me that you feel brave? She hesitates and nods, her brush deepening. I can't stop my growing smile. You make me feel brave too.
Really?
Yeah, I never would have jumped without you. So let's keep making each other brave. She nods, matching my smile. Kira shifts on the
I
rock.
was also thinking that more life experiences will help with my writing.
Hold on, guys. Okay. Oh yeah, for your manga? She nods. It definitely helps. A lot of writers use their own experiences for inspiration.
Yes, I've heard that too.
How's the manga coming along? She glances away, and a light pink dusts her cheeks.
It's going well. I now have new inspiration for it, and I think I know what to write next.
That's great. I can't wait to read it. You show me when it's done, right? Her brush deepens, but she nods. Once we're mostly dry, we decide to head back. We return to the garden trail and soon loop back to where we started.
I should change.
Yeah, same. We don't want to get sick. She smiles.
Thank you for coming with me.
Thanks for bringing me. I had a lot of fun.
Me too. I'll see you on the bus.
I nod. After saying goodbye, she returned to the ghoul's cabin. I return to the cabin and change my clothes for the bus ride. Then I quickly pack up all my stuff. I'm a bit sad to leave, but I'm also looking forward to sleeping in my own bed again. I regroup with everyone on the bus. The ghouls are already there, chatting with each other.
Goodbye, Hot Springs. You will be sorely missed.
Did you end up going one last time?
Yep, and it was amazing.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
My classmates each filter onto the bus, and I'm beginning to get worried. Where's Koze? A moment later, I see him scramble on board. He plops into the seat next to me.
Man, that was a close one.
Yeah, you almost got left behind.
It wouldn't be the worst thing.
I grin. There are definitely worse places to be stranded. After everyone is settled and accounted for, the bus roars to life and we begin our journey home. I stare out of the window, watching the trees fly by in a blur of green. It's strangely comforting and I feel my eyelids droop. Before I know it, I'm asleep. Suddenly, I'm shaken awake. Huh?
We're here.
I nod, then gather my stuff. As I group up with my friends, I stifle a yawn. What time is it? It must be late.
Well, it's pretty late. I need to get home before my mom gets worried.
Kira nods.
I should go home too.
Yeah, same with us. We all say goodbye, and everyone splits splits their separate ways.
Mom and Dad should be here any minute to pick us up.
Squinting in the dark, I spot someone waving at us. Uncle Hajime?
Hey, kids!
He stands beside his car, and we hurry over.
Hi, Dad. You're right on time.
Of course, I didn't want to leave you kids waiting for too long.
Thanks, Uncle Hajime. That's very nice of you.
Yes, thank you. It's much appreciated.
Mina breaks into a grin and throws her arms around him.
Aw, Dad, you're the best.
Uncle Hajime chuckles.
All right. Now let's go before Emiko wonders why we're taking so long.
We eagerly scoot into the car and Uncle Hajime drives us home. Once we return to the house, a flood of comfort rushes through me. It's good to be back. Stifling another yawn, I say goodnight and make a beeline to my room. I toss my stuff randomly in a corner and quickly change and brush my teeth. Then I fall into my bed. Oh, how I missed you. Hugging my pillow, I drift to a deep sleep. That's gonna be me tonight, honestly, with my pillow. I'm freaking tired, man. I wake up feeling groggy after our late night return. Our time at the hot springs felt like a mini vacation. It feels weird going back to school today. I flip the blankets off of me and slide out of bed. Then I get ready for school. The kitchen is empty when I arrive. Both Ailey and Mina's bags are missing. They must have gone to school early for their club meetings. Luckily, I didn't have to wake up early for my club. Just as I'm about to browse through the fridge, Uncle Hajime enters carrying a freshly baked loaf of milk bread.
Good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Hajime. He looks around the kitchen.
Where are the girls?
They left earlier.
Oh, that's too bad. They're missing out on this soft, fluffy bread.
He sets the loaf on the table. The fresh, sweet smell makes my mouth water. But I'm here.
Man, eat up.
I got myself a slice and spread it with butter before eagerly digging in. It's delicious, as always. Uncle Hajime grins.
I wanted to surprise everybody with breakfast after your late night yesterday, but I didn't expect everyone to leave so early.
It's very nice of you, Uncle Hajime.
Do you mind bringing it to school? You could share with the girls and your friends, just in case anyone skipped breakfast.
Will do.
I appreciate it. As thanks, there will be a little treat for you when you get home.
Thanks, we don't have to do that.
Just look for it.
Uncle Hajime gives me a wink before heading back to the bakery. I grab my bag and rush out of the house. I keep up a quick pace as I walk to school. Before long, I pass through the broad gates and cut across the courtyard. After entering the building, I find my classroom and take my seat. My friends are all gathered in a tight circle. As I sit down, I hand Ailey and Mina their breakfast and share the rest of the loaf with Koze and Kira. Hey guys, what's going on? Koze looks around.
Shh! Not so loud.
Huh?
We're talking about the amulet.
He whispers the last two words. Why is that a secret?
You know, because Erlen's...
He looks around and whispers again.
Veldin?
Mina shakes her head.
We never should have told him. He keeps making a big deal out of it.
It is a big deal.
Maybe we should return to the task at hand.
Yeah, what exactly did I miss? Ailey huffs.
It has been 2 whole days and we still haven't discovered who the amulet belongs to.
That's really not that long.
It is an eternity.
We've narrowed it down that it must be somebody from our school.
We have?
Yes, we found it when our class had the hot springs reserved.
That's true, which means the only people visiting the hot springs at that time were people from our school.
Could someone have dropped it earlier?
Maybe, but I didn't see it when we entered.
Me neither. And I found it right next to the water when we left, which means someone dropped it during our reservation.
Then, in order to discover who owns it, we just need to know who visited the hot spring while you were there.
She stares at us.
Well, who was there?
I don't know what you think we do in the hot spring, but it's not checking out other dudes.
I mean the size.
Yeah, that's a good start, but doesn't actually narrow it down by much.
Aelin, is there anything on the amulet that can help us? She shakes her head.
It's a common token meant to ward away evil and disaster.
Clearly it doesn't work.
Why? Because the person lost it? This person lost it?
No, because Kosei was able to touch it.
Hey!
Mina snickers. Kiba remains thoughtful.
It seems this person must be superstitious.
Indeed. Our conversation is cut short by Miss Sato entering the room. We can continue this later. My friends nod and we scoot ourselves back in place. Miss Sato clears her throat.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all rested and rejuvenated and ready to get back to work.
A half-hearted muttering is the only response.
I'm sure that will change once we get started. Please open your textbooks.
The Sato begins the class and I do my best to focus on the lesson, but my thoughts keep wandering. Who else in this school is Velden? I quickly pack up my things. Just as I'm about to head home, I remember that I have a club meeting after school today. Strolling my bag, I make my way to the club room. When I enter, I greet my club members and take a seat. All of our chairs are arranged in a circle, which helps facilitate our discussions. Once everyone arrives, we look expectantly at Kohaku. I wonder what topic we'll discuss next. He smiles softly.
Today's topic is about the universe and how it is constantly expanding.
There's a murmur of approval from the group. This should be interesting.
As we all know, the universe is everything.
That one's a nod of approval.
But that doesn't mean it's infinite.
A couple of people share looks of
How can
confusion.
the universe be constantly expanding yet still be finite? Wouldn't that mean the universe should have an edge?
Does it have an edge?
He shakes his head.
It can't.
You're right.
I'm still not sure I understand.
Think of the universe as if it's a balloon. As the balloon inflates, the surface stretches and expands. But if there was a person or rocket traveling on the surface of that balloon, they'd never reach an edge.
So the universe has a finite volume even while it's expanding.
Exactly.
I think I understand now.
So let me ask you this. As our universe expands, what is it expanding to? Is there anything beyond the expansion?
The room quiets down. Kohaku looks at me.
Care to share your thoughts?
If there is, we can't understand it. I can't say for sure if there is anything beyond the universe, but if there is, we wouldn't be able to understand it because it wouldn't already exist in our reality.
That's certainly an interesting theory.
What if there's just nothing, and when our universe reaches it, it too becomes nothing?
So, would our universe essentially be crumbling as it expands? Each expansion getting swallowed into nothing?
Never mind, scratch that. That sounds really ominous. I'm not ready for the universe to cease to exist.
Kohaku chuckles, which sparks a chuckle from the rest of us too. This is a pretty heavy topic, and not one that I've really thought about before, but I'm certainly thinking about it now. We continue our discussion until the meeting is over. Everyone shared their input and gave us much to think about. When we're done, I help tidy up the room and gather up my stuff. Finally, it's time to go home. I say goodbye to my club mates and hurry back to the house. With my power walking determination, I arrive home in record time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will continue this series another time, and I will continue using my PNG as well, because I am actually liking it. But in the meantime, hope you guys like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.